Hey, welcome. It's Meredith. I am here with a weekend reading for Saturday the 25th, Sunday the 26th of July 2020. I will put a timestamp for you in the description box for the start of Sunday's reading. We're using the Lightseer's Tarot and Vivid Journey Tarot for our message this weekend. So let's get into it. Let's start with the energy atmosphere of Saturday. We have two cards. First is the Four of Wands. Oh, what a beautiful card to see. You know it's one of the happiest ones in tarot. It's a 4. It's super stable. It is the celebration of all good things in life. It is connection, unity, togetherness, love, joy, happiness, being celebrated, shared. Fantastic. So this is charging the energy atmosphere, and I feel it is continued confirmation of the way we are living on within our foundation, in our ripple, in our broadcast, in our sphere of influence. And coming with this card is the Emperor. How perfect. Oh my gosh, I just love his card. He's such an amazing energy in tarot. He also super stable. What a combination to have there with those two cards, right? So he's wise, generous, exceptionally experienced. He's very direct, extremely fiery, but kind and compassionate as well. He's all about wisdom. He is the totality. He represents the totality of our wisdom in action. So this is the action we're taking. Four of Wands. Remember, the Suit of Wands is all fire and passion too. It's creative energy in motion. And so it's still another empowered affirmation for us too. Continuing to choose happiness, love, saying yes to all of that over and over and over again. Wisely so, right? Let's see what comes next. How sweet. Matched set, mother and father of the tarot there with the Empress showing up. Now, the Empress was in Friday's reading, I believe. And my feeling on the card when I turned it over is that we've got something tucked underneath our angel wings that we are bringing into the light, into the world through the love that we are. She represents cycles, abundance, vitality, sensuality, nurturing. Yeah, so there could be a cycle to something that we've got tucked under those beautiful wings of ours, and it's in process. So here's more confirmation of our co-creative contribution to the all that is in motion and crafting a Four of Wands type of foundation for ourselves. So the Emperor and the Empress are right there as a matched set. Again, mother and father of the tarot, bringing us their wisdom, their experience, and giving us the confirmation of what is developing, what is now, what is in the flow. That's what I feel. Next we have two cards. The first of those is the Two of Swords. You know, this card can represent conflict with ideas. And so this is a card out of the thought realm. And when I see the Two of Swords, I am reminded to bring my thoughts to my heart center. So, you know, put your hands over your heart, get into your heart. There is a decision to be made on this card as well. It's as though we're wrestling with something. It has to be this way or that way in the thought realm, and the heart would have us say, how about some of each? How can you unify? How can you blend the energies that you are attempting to harmonize right now? And what is it that you're not seeing or not looking at here? Again, is it as simple as you're not in your heart space? You can't see the signs in the universe that are pointing you back to your heart. So turn to your inner Emperor, turn to your inner Empress. If you find yourself wrestling a bit with some of your thoughts, get into heart space with it, because that creates the Four of Wands type of experience. Coming with, we have Ten of Wands. Well, yeah, so you're attempting to set down, or we are attempting to set down some kind of burden, and the energy atmosphere is rich for that opportunity. So if we've been doing mental gymnastics lately, this is a great opportunity to set that type of activity down. Stop. Just stop. And maybe envision a stop sign and consider what you would do if you were fully in your heart and being the love that you are and shining that light. How would it contribute to your Four of Wands, right? Excellent. Next we have Eight of Wands. Well, successful endeavors for sure. So the 8 is a double 4, Four of Wands, so exceptionally stable. This is incoming information, communication. So this is connection and unity as well. It is the unifying of energies, bringing something into harmony, balance, and it usually connects, for me, quite passionately to our intuitive gifts. So this can be a super inspired, intuitive download. We've had messages about that lately too. We've seen the Queen of Cups, we've seen the High Priestess, we've seen the Death card, we've seen them all coming together, reminding us to stay in connection to our intuitive gifts. So keep it up, because it's creating a dynamic flow, and it's also creating dynamic movement forward for us in a unified way toward the stability of our Four of Wands, joy and happiness. And then we have the Lovers. Yeah, so this is all about being the love that you are, and in harmony within the self of divine masculine, divine feminine, emperor, empress. There's a unification of energy right there. So unify heart and mind, and you open yourself up to tremendous intuitive, psychic, gifting, download energy. It's on offer. And then this brings great balance, great harmony, and within the Lover's card, a choice is always being made. There's a suggestion that when the choice is being made, that something's being sacrificed, and that's what I feel over here on this Two of Swords. There's this essence of, as I'm up here in my head space, I feel like I have to sacrifice one thing for another, and that feels like a great burden. When the truth is, the Emperor, the Empress are encouraging us to stay in heart space and blend things together, unify energies. I like it. No sacrifice necessary. Oh wow, so you could be feeling so comfortable with having to sacrifice that feels normal, natural to you, but you're being challenged by your own intuitive gifts to incorporate all things, a little bit of everything. All right, let's do angel answers for Saturday. It's your opportunity to ask a question if you've got one. First card coming out is don't stop. Yeah, don't stop with your 8. Don't stop with your 4. Certainly don't ever stop with the Emperor, the Empress. Harmony, balance. It is easily achieved within the self from heart space. Go there. Next, we have abundance. I like that. I feel that here in our beautiful 8 of Wands. It's an abundance of supportive energy on offer to all of us so that we can continue to move forward in a stable way. Dynamically so. And then we have, I like this too, be assertive. Yeah. Take a leap of faith. Do something different. Take a little bit of a risk. Challenge yourself. If you are feeling comfortable, shake your foundation just a bit and see what being a little bit uncomfortable gifts you with. One more. I love this. This is so dynamic. It goes so well with our 8 and our Emperor and our Empress. We have take action. Yes, be assertive, take action. Don't stop. There's an abundance of wonderful opportunity awaiting you for doing just that. All right, we're going to continue with the 2 new oracle decks that I debuted in yesterday's reading. So we have from the Soul Truth deck a great question we can ask ourselves. How can I be more flexible right now? How perfect is that? Especially as we're seeing this Two of Swords. If you do what you've always done, you'll always get what you always got. How can you be flexible around that? Come out of your head space, come into your heart space, and, you know, blend your head and heart together. Use the best of both. Be flexible in that way. And then from the Divine Energy Oracle, we have shine your light. Yeah, definitely shine your light. Be the beacon of love, right? All right, let's move on to Sunday's message. So this will be Sunday the 26th of July, and we're using the Vivid Journey Tarot. Our 2 cards from the bottom of the deck. This is how the energy atmosphere is being charged in the day for us. Our first is, look at that, Wheel of Fortune, Divine Delivery System, turning in our favor. So this is number 10 in the Major Arcana, and 10 is about fulfillment, completion. And when we see the wheel, we are reminded that we are going deeper into our soulful, spiritual self-expression and journey. And this card is also representative of what we hold in heart space and are in manifestation for, creating space for in our world. Now, this can be something tangible that you can put your hands on. This can also be an aspect of the quality of life you wish to lead. 4 of Wands, Emperor, Empress, 8 of Wands. Shall we go on? But you are in receiving for this, and your contribution to it is your happiness, is your love. Again, it's more confirmation for us to continue to do. You know, don't stop, take action, as we see here in the Saturday message. Continue to do that, because you are the momentum. The love light that you are is the momentum that is turning this wheel and making that type of quality life experience possible. So where is our wheel turning? Oh my gosh, right to the sun. Now, isn't that wonderful? Because cards from the bottom of the deck for Saturday, one of the happiest in tarot, 4 of Wands, another of the happiest in the sun, the happiest card in tarot. This is love, connection, togetherness, unity, blessings, bliss, joy within self. And you know, the wheel is turning this kind of energy within us, because this is what we are calling forth into our world. This is how we are expressing. This is how we are being. And this is truly the caliber of life experience that we have to engage in within self-relationship, and it translates to all of our other relationships. So yes, just keep going for it. Okay, 2 cards coming next. The first is the Fool. Another major arcana here on the table for us. The Fool is 0, the beginning, the start of something brand new. And again, it's a take a leap of faith type of card. And it's not a question of consequence or fear here. It's taking a leap of faith in the energy atmosphere in which you have created for yourself, Wheel, Sun. Who wouldn't dive deeper into that? Who wouldn't bring their fresh awe and wonder into that? And that's what the Fool embodies. And look, we have more sun energy there in the background. This really does feel like a blissful blessing on offer throughout the entire weekend. Just dive right into it and see what kind of ripples you create. Know that this is your broadcast, and what does that attract? Yeah, exciting. What comes with the Fool? The Lovers again, more choice. So see, here it is, over and over. Continue to choose the happiness, because, and look at the sun there in the background as well. This is absolutely the momentum of the wheel. This is the fire in our soul. It is choosing joy, being joy, sharing it, spreading it, giving it, receiving it. Yes. All right, next, 2 more cards for us. We have the 3 of Swords. You know, I'm actually excited to see that card there, because if you look at the alignment into the Saturday message, What do you have right above it? You've got the Two of Swords and you've got the Ten of Wands. The Three of Swords is one of those cards that people typically gasp over. We have the Ace of Swords penetrating the center of that heart. This is about getting to the heart of the matter, of what you are in indecision with, or what has been an obstacle for you in your thought process because you weren't in your heart over it. And you're setting down the burden. This is pain, loss, and sorrow of the past. Now, it may creep in. It may revisit you. It's not here to wound you. It's here to be offered up to the light. And how can we be more flexible in shining our light on our Three of Swords life experiences, right? How do we say yes to this? It's a great question. How do you say yes to that? You know it hurt then. Does it still hurt now? Is it even relevant? Is it really just showing up in our day to say, hey, how are you? There's still part of me kicking around. Would you like to let me go? Let's shine a little more love and light on it. Get to the heart of it. Unburden yourself. This is a fantastic energy atmosphere in which to nurture and embrace and love into wholeness. Any of this Two of Swords, Three of Swords, Ten of Wands type of energy, because look at the support of the cards all around you. Take action. Be assertive. There is abundance within the energy atmosphere for you to shine your light and be the love that you are. So pour it on this right here, and coming with it, Four of Cups. Beautiful. You know, this card traditionally in tarot is considered one of a touch of ignorance and apathy. And I don't feel that of this card. The suggestion is that this person no longer sees the gifts that have come their way, these Three Cups. And as a result, they don't see the incoming gift as well. I don't agree with this. My intuition, my read on the card is that these Three Cups represent blessings in our world, in our life. And this is counting our blessings. And because we do count our blessings, because we are being the love and the light that we are, and we're sharing that, we have the Sun, the Wheel, the Lovers, the Fool, the Four of Wands, and so much more amazing goodness here in these cards. There's even more on offer to us in this incoming cup. This is how we keep the flow going. And I see this a stark contrast between these cards, because this is where you once were, Three of Swords, and this is where you now are, Four of Cups, counting your blessings. And in the counting of the blessings, you add even more momentum to the wheel, which is now turning into the Sun. Right? Fantastic stuff. So keep doing it. Next, we have Temperance. Yeah, and we're making something of it. You know, speaking of contrast here, your Three of Swords, your Four of Cups, that is contrast if you consider them in the way that I have addressed them for you in the cards. That's two ends of a spectrum. And certainly Temperance embraces that. It's taking two things that would not necessarily go together well or complement one another, but making something of those contrasting energies and making something even more beautiful and wonderful to celebrate. Hence, again, momentum for the Wheel with the Sun and the Four of Wands and the Eight of Wands and the Lovers doubled in the reading. That's how much dedication you are blessing and gifting yourself with by doing this kind of journey work, by seeing these contrasts, by without judgment and unconditional love, taking a look at the things you wrestle with and bringing more love to them creates just this. That's the alchemy of it all. How beautiful. Where's this going? Two more cards. The first is the Tower. Yeah, that's how you take down a tower. You do it with love. And this is something also of the past, that when we see the Tower, it has usually already fallen. Many of us hang out in the debris field and try to pick it over. We've been learning to just walk away from that stuff lately, from seeing this type of message in the cards. I feel a sense of freedom and liberation right there on the Tower. This is us letting go, choosing to let go through happiness, through love, through light, through saying yes to what is firing up in our soul, right? Coming with the Tower. Beautiful. I love the persistency of the Death card. It is such a persistent card lately. And it is simultaneous ending and beginning. That is the true heart of the card. Something comes to an end as something simultaneously begins. We've had the message to clear away what's on the foundation that is no longer of service to our now, that could be recycled, upgraded, augmented, yeah, updated, whatever it is. We're pouring it back with love into the universe. It'll cycle back around for us just when we need it most. And for now, I love this alignment because we have the wheel and death at the end of it. So as you are receiving on your foundation through the divine delivery system, the death card is sweeping away what no longer serves. So there's more than enough space, room, accommodation, allowing and going with the flow for what's on, what's now and what's incoming. How beautiful, right? What a fantastic reading. Happy weekend, people. Please leave some comments if it's in your heart to do so, because this is truly fantastic energy. I would love to hear about the journey that you have taken in these cards. All right, let's do angel answers for Sunday. Again, opportunity to ask a question, confirm something, have a fresh message. We have emphatic yes. I love that. Yes. More of this, please. Thank you. Keep going. Next. Ooh. I love when they throw themselves right out of the deck onto the floor. Like the cards are that enthusiastic to get their message across. Trust. Yes. Yes, emphatically trust yourself. You are making this happen. You are this. Okay. Some more enthusiastic cards here. We have forgiveness. An opportunity for appreciation right there. You take it where it most needs to go. Look in the mirror. Start there. And our last one is look for a sign. Yes, because they're all over the place. And our intuition is amped right up. It'll be easy for us to see. Look for the signs. Ask for them even. Talk to your guides and angels. Okay. Our soul truth card. The question for Sunday is, when was the last time I couldn't stop laughing or smiling? Ooh. Well, it's happened several times this week, so frequently, recently. And then our energy oracle card is, oh, look at that, go with the flow. Didn't I just say that? I think that message has been on repeat for us. Go with the flow. Well, there it is. Happy weekend, everyone. Get out there and have some fun. Play, smile, laugh. Enjoy. Peace, love, blessings, bliss, happiness to each and every one of you. Namaste. Bye for now.